Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the SNY studios here at 4 World Trade Center in New York City. We are live on SNY, across the NBC Sports Regional Networks app, and on the NBC Sports app as well. Thank you very much to everyone who is tuning in. We have a wonderful finals of the Universal Open Rocket League Northeast Regional between CLOUD9 and Ambition in just a moment. You guys can take a look at the brackets here to see how the action has developed today. CLOUD9 actually making their way to the finals by taking out Brotherhood 2-0 and then LCG 3-0. They have not lost a game up to this point. Ambition Esports moved past Goomba Squad 2-1 and then defeated Onslaught just a couple of minutes ago in the second semifinal to match up against CLOUD9 here in the grand finals of the Northeast Regional. Both these teams have now qualified for a spot at the grand finals in Santa Ana later on in this month for a shot at their piece of $100,000. But right now, we need to see who's going to come out on top here of the Northeast Regional. So I am Kevin Naki. I'm joined here alongside by our very friendly casters, Mr. Quinn, Mr. Corelli. How are you gentlemen doing today?
Doing absolutely great here and ready for our grand final coming up between CLOUD9 and Ambition Esports. I'm so excited.
Can you believe Rocket League is on TV right now? Are you kidding me?
I love it. But we're here. We are live on SNY, and it's a treat to be here. But we want to let you guys know exactly what you're going to be watching, and we'll break it down a little bit for you to show you what goes on in this tournament. So we are playing 2v2 Rocket League. This is the first major Rocket League tournament in 2v2. Historically, up to this point, we've seen a lot of 3v3 professional competitions. Of course, the game mode is going to be soccer, and we'll be playing a best 3 out of 5 matches here to determine the grand finalists of today's Northeast Regional. Of course, when we get to overtime, the first goal wins. It is golden goal, so it's going to get to sudden death quite a few times. And let's go ahead and take a look then at the next little bit of information as we have the entire schedule for you guys. We've gone through the qualifiers, which took place a little bit earlier last month. We are now firmly in the regional phase as we've had the U.S. Open, which selected 4 teams to advance to the grand finals in Santa Ana, and we're pulling 2 other teams from each of the other regions. Yesterday, we ended up with the East Regional in Philadelphia, where we saw both of G2 squads, G2A and G2B, advance into the grand finals at Santa Ana. Right now, we are here for the Northeast Regional. We still have 2 more regionals and the European Open to come, but all of that is going to lead up to our grand finals at the end of the month in Santa Ana, California at the ESPORTS Arena, where tickets are now available, and we want to see you guys there live. All right, guys, let's take a quick look, though, at some of the plays from the semifinals that you might have missed.
Can he knock it down? He does. Squishy popping this one up, trying to drop this one down, and he does. What a touch from Torment, just flicking it over the defender. It's another CLOUD9 victory, up 2-0 in the series now. Squishy, the double touch from him, something that he's so good at. It's an open net for Squishy, able to put that one away. Here is a kickoff goal for Onslaught.
The ball came for Thunder. This is so sad.
Can they take the lead? It's down to Alex from wide open net for him, and they do. Oh, what a shot from Wonder. Prime Thunder is just putting on a show right now as he gets another one. Prime Thunder actually puts another one away.
There were certainly some high-scoring affairs, to be sure, in the semifinals, and we got a good taste of that there. But now we are on to the grand finals of CLOUD9 versus Ambition Esports. As you guys can see, CLOUD9 actually first out of the New York qualifier. Like I mentioned before, they 3-0'd their way through the semifinals. That came right after a 2-0 in the quarterfinals. They have not dropped a game so far, and they are looking to complete this entire set undefeated. Now, Ambition Esports, on the other hand, they were the #1 seed from the New England qualifier. So both our #1 seeds meeting up here in the grand finals of the Northeast Regional. They, of course, defeated Goomba Squad in a surprising 2-1 a little bit before. Not everyone expected them to lose that game in the middle of that set. But then they came back strong against Onslaught. After dropping game 1, they won 3 in a row, outscoring their opponents 18-2 over that time. So let's take a look now. Let's actually break down some of these matches, because we certainly do have a lot to talk about here. Right, guys? This is a high-powered final. I asked you right beforehand what the predictions were going to be. You gave us an easy 3-0. You, for Cloud9, you said 3-2 for Ambition. You have a very close set in your mind, though. Is Quinn just foolish for thinking this is going to be a run over?
Here is the reason why. Okay, Ambition is coming off of a very tough set. Cloud9 has not been tested today. Let's face it, the teams that they played, they were blowing out. Ambition just took on Onslaught, a very close match. Players that they know against at a high level. Like I said before, both of those teams, Onslaught and Ambition, are kind of pushing the bubble into that elite tier. Very respected players in the community. And they're warmed up. They're ready to go against Cloud9. Cloud9's been sitting back, relaxing in the break room or the bullpen or wherever they were. And now they're here. They have to play against an Ambition team that's actually been pretty warmed up.
Fair enough. All right, Quinn, now you tell me why that's nonsense and why Cloud9 is going to sweep as you think.
No. I totally agree that Ambition is going to be
nice.
That Ambition is going to be the biggest test for Cloud9 today. I think Cloud9 hasn't really been tested seriously from any of these teams, at least not to the capability that Ambition will be able to do it. However, Cloud9 is coming off of huge tournament wins. These guys are in great form. We have not seen them double commit to a single ball ever today, like, at all. There's not been one time there's been miscommunication, and I don't know how you can argue against that when these guys are so like well in sync. It's just a struggle to find mistakes in any of their play. It's hard to root against them.
All right, guys. Well, we actually got to look at our teams that are warming up right now as Ambition and Cloud9 are getting started behind the scenes as well. They're actually just a few feet away from us there. You can see Ambition as they're getting ready right now. They've had a lot of smiles on their faces today. Even when they lose games, they've been laughing about it. Seems like they're having a great time, of course. And, of course, Cloud9 on the other side, the consummate professionals. These guys have just come in and dominated today. They are 5-0 in games so far. They have not dropped a game so far. They put up 10 on someone earlier today. They look really good. I just don't know. I don't know. I'm kind of leaning towards Quinn. As much as I hate to say it, as much as he has driven me away, I'm slowly leaning back towards the Cloud9 side. I'm feeling confident in him.
Look, it's tough to count out Cloud9. Fantastic team. Quinn said it right. Their 3v3 team has been on fire lately. They've been playing well. This team is made up of two fantastic players. Torment has had a ton of experience in community tournaments and in the RLCS. Squishy is now just getting this massive break. Everyone knows that he's always been good. He's finally on a team that's fantastic. I've been calling them NA's new hope. So I expect Cloud9 to play well, but I think Ambition, just like I said, ready to go, warmed up.
All right. Well,
You think wrong. You think wrong.
It looks like our teams are ready to go, though. So predictions aside, it's ready to jump into the match of the finals. Game number 1 of the finals of the Northeast Regional for the Universal Open Rocket League Tournament. We're going to see who takes the #1 seed right away.
These teams already punched their ticket to the grand finals in Santa Ana. Now who's going to get the 1 and 2 seed? It's up to these players to decide. Prime Thunder coming off a fantastic game. Looking for Wonder here in front of him. Torment out to clear this one out. Squishy in the backfield of his own corner. Trying to pop this one up. He does, up to Torment. Great pass from Squishy. Torment doesn't connect though. Squishy keeping this play alive. Wonder getting in the way there as he plays this one out. Good touches from Wonder just to get some space in between him and C9, but Squishy just takes it, scoops it up, cuts it back. Squishy goes through the defense like it's nothing, like a hot knife through butter. Not able to get in the way is Wonder or Prime. As the first 30 seconds go straight to Cloud9. The individual play from Squishy was fantastic.
I mean, it was just absolutely incredible to see him bait out the other player. You can see that he knew the player was out of position, hit him with that quick U-turn, and then scored a great goal.
C9 threatening again. That one's going to go off the crossbar. Prime Thunder pushing that one downfield. Torment back to the Ambition side. Prime Thunder playing this one towards the midfield. Squishy forced to rotate back and not able to connect on that one. Prime looking for Wonder here as he rotates out wide. Torment plays it out towards Wonder. Squishy patiently waiting, now looking for Torment's great pass up to Torment. Can he connect? He does. Is that on target? Yes, it is. And that's the C9 we want.
Just look, they're just so lethal. They're so direct as well. I mean, the pass forward to Torment, to Squishy, there was a matter of like 1 to 2 seconds from the pass to the goal. It's so hard to play against that. And I think that's just a matter of Prime Thunder and Wonder needing to learn to respect how good Squishy and Torment are at pulling the other team out of their own goal. They need to realize, hey, I need to protect my own goal. This is 2v2. It's a lot riskier.
Oh, I thought Wonder might have misread that as it just nicked off the ceiling there. Prime Thunder trying to clear this one backwards. It's all C9 right now as Torment able to connect on his pass to the midfield. Now Prime has an opportunity to up and over Squishy, and he doesn't get it. The second effort from Prime is there, but cleared away by Torment. Now Wonder, again, a second touch from him is not there. Squishy firing this off to the right side of the Ambition net. Prime Thunder now on the ball, trying to get past Torment. Not able to. Wonder with tons of time in his own end here. Now popping it up to the other side and dunks it over Torment. An opportunity now for Ambition. Squishy just patiently waiting there. Both of Ambition in the corner of C9, and it's an open net for Torment.
Yeah, huge error here. I'm telling you, the bait from Cloud9 in 2v2 is too good. These guys just so easily pulling Prime Thunder and Wonder on top of each other, who don't even realize that it's happening at the time. That's the genius of it. Everybody knows how important it is to defend your goal in 2v2, and the fact that you have less players than 3v3, it's so much more of a focus on the individual person.
Well, here comes Squishy back the other way. If you're Ambition, you need to answer, and answer fast here as Wonder looking for Prime. Looks like he's low on boost there as Prime misses that one, and it's another breakaway now for Torment. Wonder trying to get in the way of that one, and he does. Prime now up, Squishy threatening a shot. Now Wonder playing this one to the other side. No help from Prime Thunder here as Wonder and Prime actually go for this one. Wonder, a great play from him, but Squishy just sitting there, waiting patiently. That's a couple times we've seen that now.
Right? I mean, Squishy, I think, realized that he wouldn't be able to save the goal. However, there's a chance that they would miss it, so he takes he rolls the dice and says, hey, there's no way you're scoring this one.
And Wonder, the solo effort for him, and there you go, Ambition Esports back in the game.
Yeah, well done here from Wonder. He takes his time, which is huge here because Squishy actually opts for the boost and goes a little bit too far. I think it was a bit of a mind game, actually. He didn't expect Wonder to recognize he was going for the boost, but Wonder was watching him carefully, and the second he sees Squishy can't turn around, he pushes onto the net.
Well, we're past halfway in here, and it's been a quiet game from Prime Thunder. We talked about it earlier, Wonder needing to wake up and playing better, and he did. Now it's Prime Thunder's turn, and just as I say that, he's back in it.
What a shot here from Prime Thunder. I don't think they expected him to go up so quickly here. Wonder baiting in Squishy Muffins and Torment going for the ball, but there's no reason to. Caught in no man's land, as we call it. Not defending his goal, and Prime Thunder recognizes it and goes up for a quick aerial.
Ambition Esports clawing their way back into this one now, only down by one with a lot of time left. Prime Thunder flipping to the other side. Wonder the follow-up to the C9 corner. Now Wonder popping that one up. Prime Thunder rotating back. Wonder just keeping this ball in front of Squishy. The rotations come in for Torment. Now Squishy not able to connect on the flick on, but he does land on the ball in the end. But it amounts to nothing as Wonder gets up on the ball to Prime. Wonder now trying to flick this one up and over, and he does. What a play from Wonder.
Oh, this was actually an incredible dribble here from Wonder. We call it an air dribble. It's so well placed, pulling on top of his car and lifting it, timing his second jump so that the ball doesn't move at all. That was a really well done and a great display of mechanical skill here from Wonder.
And just like that, Ambition Esports is back in it, all tied up here. I believe that's 3 unanswered goals from Ambition. Squishy now to the other side. 1.5 minutes left in this game. Prime playing this one out towards Torment, who keeps possession. Wonder just barely connecting on that one, playing it out, but it's straight to Squishy. This one's going to come back down. Squishy waiting for it, and it doesn't connect. Prime doesn't get it either. Torment not able to get there in time, and Wonder clears it out. Now Prime on the attack. He gets it past Squishy, but it's not on target. That was a goal if it was. And with 1 minute left, we're tied up in game number 1 of the finals here.
Right, Ambition Esports, really great defense here against Cloud9. Cloud9, I'm sure we're not expecting such a strong team, as we see they struggle a little bit dealing with Ambition Esports, especially defensively. I mean, Ambition Esports coming here to win.
Here comes Torment's shot. It's down straight onto Wonder's car. Squishy, good play for him to come in and take that boost from Wonder as he's hurting right now. Only 1 pad, now 2. Torment off the backboard. Prime is there. Pop this one up over to Wonder. Great team play to get out of your own end here. Wonder again. He's done this a couple times this game, following up his shot. You've seen the confidence from Wonder come out. Now Prime, the shot from him. 10 seconds left. This game all tied up. Are we going to see an overtime in game number 1?
Oh, the 1v1. Oh, a great block here. What on earth? Squishy Muffins recognizing the challenge is coming, the 50-50. He turns his card at the last second. Boom! And he blocks the clear coming from Ambition Esports, and Torment there just to clean up. With 4 seconds left, it's looking like Cloud9 are going to take this game number 1.
And that's got to hurt if you're Ambition. 4 seconds left, though, is time enough to score, and Prime Thunder's going to have an opportunity here. He's going to have to go off the wall. Now the ceiling's got to come down quickly, though. He does not get the touch. Torment clears that away. Game number 1 going to Cloud9.
Oh, just like we expected, right, Kevin?
Yeah, no kidding. I mean, that was a pretty good performance. But what I also found was really great about Cloud9 there was after giving up 3 straight goals, they didn't melt. They just held in. They were strong. They moved on to the next goal, and they were able to bring themselves back.
Yeah, I was going to say, just like we expected for Cloud9 to win, but what we didn't expect was Ambition Esports to put up such a great fight. I mean, really great challenges, and actually catching Cloud9 on a few of their own mistakes, something that we didn't mention before. Cloud9 really coming off a little cold, maybe no warm-up. Ambition Esports off of a hot win. Corelli, you were saying it before, and just able to really give Cloud9 a run for their money.
Yeah, I mean, let's hear your thoughts on this too, because
yeah,
I mean,
I think the game was kind of weird. It was a little black and white in the beginning. It was all C9, and then you see these highlights now. All of a sudden, it's Ambition's turn. Wonder dribbling over everyone, and they score 3 unanswered goals. They're back into the game, and it was led on top of Wonder. He scored 2 out of the 3 goals in this game, and they did a great job of not panicking when they were down, coming back into it. Prime Thunder putting another one away, able to tie this one back up. Great performance by Ambition, even better from C9. They're going to take game number 1. Moving into game number 2, Ambition has got to bite back.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. So we'll see if Ambition can come back here in just a second in game number 2. But we would love to introduce the 4th member of our broadcast team, Larry Ridley, who is standing by right now. Larry?
All right, Kevin, I'm here in the cafe. As you can see behind me, we've got the World Trade Center looking up towards Midtown Manhattan. And, of course, it's all about Rocket League, the Universal Open, the Northeast Regionals right here. We'll see if Cloud9 can continue their dominance or if Ambition can come back and show a little fight. We'll have much more when we come back live here from the SNY TV studios in Fort World Trade Center, live in Manhattan on the other side of a break.
Universal Open is presented by Rocket League. Play for fun. Live to play.
Welcome once again to the Universal Open Rocket League Northeast Regional Finals. As we are here at the SNY Studios at 4 World Trade Center in New York City, and we are about to crown the champion of this regional. Now, of course, both of these teams have qualified for the grand finals in Santa Ana, but we have yet to see who is going to come out as the top seed. And it looks like our teams are already ready to go into game number 2. So, gentlemen, get us kicked off.
C9 taking on Ambition Esports here in game number 2. This is all for seeding, as both these teams, of course, are already punching their ticket to Santa Ana in California for the grand finals. Game number 2 underway now. This is a stalemate kickoff. Prime Thunder trying to make things happen, though. Now Wonder to the other side. It's Squishy on his own end. Dunked away by Wonder. Torment popping this one up. Prime just looking to slow this one down. Not the best clear. It's right over to Torment. Knocks that one aside. It's Wonder. A great save from him. Squishy collecting boost and coming back around. Forcing Prime to go back. He's got all the time in the world here. Can he get the flick on? Not able to, but a dangerous ball skates past the Ambition Esports goal.
Right, just a composable whips. Like, Squishy was a little bit lucky that one go through. Oh, this could be dangerous from Torment.
Squishy again collecting the defense's boost and just toying with them now as he plays it across. As he knows that he's taken all the boost on the Ambition side. Torment now on the rotation, dunks away on Wonder. Prime, good pinch from him to get that out. Wonder collects his corner boost, and their way they go, Ambition Esports. Wonder, can he make it happen? Up and over. Squishy wasn't even there. It's Prime clears this one off the sidewall. Squishy, an opportunity. And that one is actually going to go in. Squishy, 1-0 lead for C9.
Yeah, good vision here from Squishy to recognize that there was nobody in net. Prime Thunder, I think, was looking to hit that one up the ramp as opposed to hitting it straight off of the wall. It was a big mistake as Squishy was just lurking in the middle and ready for that clear away from Torment and was able to get an easy goal.
It was only a matter of time as C9 had spent most of this first minute in the Ambition side. Prime whiffing on that one. Torment gets dunked by Wonder. Wonder trying to flick it on again. Not the best touch from him as C9 tries to rotate out now. Good pass back from Wonder. Straight to Prime. Pops that one up. Looking for the backboard, but it's Torment who lightly taps it to his own corner. Prime clearing this one out for Wonder. The redirect not there. Not a hard enough angle. Now C9 back on the attack. Prime trying to slow it down. Wonder, the rotation coming in. Both of them commit on that one, and he dunks it away. Prime trying to make things happen here in the midfield. It's Wonder to the C9 corner. For the pass back to Prime. Prime is there. And both of them on the Ambition Esports rotate back. Now Squishy in a 1v2 opportunity, and Squishy, just like no one was even there.
Squishy is so good at these shots, just bouncing the ball into space, recognizing Prime Thunder and Wonder are out of position. He turns and just blasts it as high as possible, not expecting them to be able to get in there, and he was right. A little bit of miscommunication there coming from Ambition Esports. They're going to have to sort that out if they want to be able to maintain their ability, their performance they had in their last game.
With 3 minutes left, Ambition has time to make the comeback. Wonder trying to play that one out. Torment popping that one up. Squishy not able to make contact, but it's back out to Torment, pops it up. Not able to follow that one up as both of Ambition Esports is just going back and forth, just scrambling on defense, trying to keep this one out. They're both low on boost. C9 is just boost starving them left and right on both sides, firing shots off the backboard. Prime now on the counter-attack, an opportunity, but gives up the ball straight to Torment. Wonder lurking in the backfield. Prime picking this ball up. Trying to do that flick again we saw in the previous game against Onslaught, but it's snuffed out by Torment. Dunks it away, 3-0.
A little too much faith in here in his teammate Prime Thunder, who was going for that flick we saw earlier where he tried to use his car and turn it sideways to get a little extra power and height as to dribble over the offender, but instead Cloud9 recognizing that dribble. When the ball's on top of your car, it's at its most vulnerable, and they get a quick goal.
Well, we're seeing a bit of a repeat from last game as it's Ambition's turn to kind of come back and tie this one up, and Prime Thunder and Wonder have an opportunity to. And they actually fire off a shot and do get it. Prime Thunder scores back, and just like the first game, we're back at it.
Right, good call here from Prime Thunder to call Wonder off the ball. Prime Thunder here has a better angle, and he's going to get high on it because he's coming at the ball sideways. It allows you to get a lot more lift when you come at the ball from a 90-45 degree angle.
3-1 is your scoreline, and Ambition trying to get back into this one. It's the start with 1 goal, 2 minutes left, more than enough time for them to do it. But Squishy might have other things to say as Wonder gets the save on that one. The follow-up from Torment opts to rotate back out. Wonder pushing this one into the C9 half. Minute 45 left for Ambition to make something happen. It's Prime waiting for this one to come back down. It doesn't. Torment flicking this one on. The quick counterattack from C9 is on, trying to play that one back out. The Torment not able to, as Wonder over to Prime, pops it up. Knocking at the door is Ambition. A good pinch from Prime. That one's going to go all the way to the other side as Torment able to get in the way of that one. Squishy now on the ball. Opts to go up the wall with a minute and 20 seconds left. Prime gets in the way of that one. Wonder rotating in. And C9 just methodically keeping Ambition out of their end. Squishy pops this one up to the other side, booms it downfield. Wonder forced to clear it straight to Torment. Puts this one back to the other side. And Ambition just can't get anything going right now. C9 is just all over them.
Right, they need to use each other to clear the ball. We call these team clears where you're passing to your teammates in order to make your clears a little bit more unpredictable.
Oh, and there's an opportunity for Wonder, and he puts it away. A miscue from C9.
I just mentioned a team clear. I wasn't expecting his teammate to be Torment. Just a little bit unlucky from Torment. Just a mistouch there, who puts it straight back center for Wonder, who was lurking there. Great positioning from him, ready to capitalize on the error from Torment.
And all of a sudden, Ambition starting to scare C9 here. Prime opts to rotate back, give up possession to Squishy. Passes out to Torment. Torment's there, plays it past Prime. He does get a piece of it. Torment turns back around, almost beats out Wonder there. Prime forced to go back. The shot from Squishy. Is it over his head? No, Prime makes the save there. 30 seconds left for Ambition. They need one more goal just to tie it up for some overtime. Here comes Wonder. Oh, and Squishy actually misses that, and Wonder's going to tap it in.
I can't believe this. Corelli 3-3, just like our first game. We see Cloud9 come in so dominant, take the scoreline to 3 goals, and then Ambition comes from nowhere unanswered and scores 3 right back.
I feel like I've just watched the same game twice.
Yeah, this is deja vu or what?
22 seconds left. Are we going to see overtime, or is C9 going to score with, what was it, 4 seconds left in the last game? Ambition clearing this one out. It's Squishy who pops that one high. Both low on boost here for Ambition. 8 seconds left. Squishy, Torment trying to put this one away, and a good flick out from Wonder. Ambition has an opportunity here. Wonder, 2v1 opportunity, popping this one up. Over, can Prime knock it down? No, he can't. We're going to overtime in game 2.
I cannot believe that was such a close opportunity. A great pass, and watching Cloud9 miss the ball. Prime Thunder just had to put it on net, but unfortunately he wasn't able to do so.
Oh, and the demo comes out from Squishy, and just like that, 7 seconds, C9 take game number 2.
Right, what a great demo here from Squishy. You watch as he lands on the ball after a great pass and takes the opportunity to also demolish a member of Ambition Esports. The great thing here from Cloud9 is recognizing their opportunities. He spots the demo opportunity, and Ambition Esports unfortunately just playing maybe a little bit too relaxed, coming off of a hot 3-goal streak, right?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, almost a complete rewritten of game 1, right? I mean, it was 3-0, then it was 3-3, then it came back and won 4-3, and a lot of the goals were scored very similarly too. Not only did you have Cloud9 going up 3-0, but then Prime comes back and gets kind of a fluky midfield goal right away, and they start to find a little bit more, and then Wonder comes back with an impressive dribble play. It just seems like this whole series is going in waves. Ambition takes a couple of minutes to figure people out, and then they kind of come back, but C9 just looks to be too strong.
It almost seems like C9 gets complacent. They get a 3-0 lead, and then all of a sudden Ambition's like, oh, all right, let's start playing. We got 2 minutes left. Yeah, okay, I'm Wonder. I'm just going to pop things up and put it away off your missed touch here. C9 seemed to kind of fall asleep on defense, and they kind of just fall asleep in the game in general.
Most of the goals coming against Cloud9 were a result of actual unforced errors. We see Cloud9 just touching the ball incorrectly, just plopping it right down in front, passing to the other team, and this is something that we haven't seen all day long. This is new from Cloud9.
Yeah, well, let's actually take a closer look at Cloud9 right there. You can see Torment and Squishy. They were the #1 seed out of the New York qualifier, of course. And don't forget, they were just signed by Cloud9. And I mean just signed by Cloud9 after winning the DreamHack Atlanta Rocket League tournament. Talk to me about that, guys. I mean, these guys exploded onto the scene. We find them up 2-0, just 1 game away from taking this championship. Give us a little bit of background on them.
Right, so Cloud9, formerly known as Muffin Man, these guys have been playing together for a very long time. I'm talking 1+ years. I mean, that's very uncharacteristic and very weird in Rocket League. Usually most teams lasting a couple months at most. So, I mean, they've practiced a lot. These guys are ready to go.
Fair enough, fair enough. All right, guys, and it looks like Larry is actually standing by in the control room for us here at SNY Studios. So, Larry, take it away.
Yeah, Kevin, we are here inside of the control room, of course, here at 4 World Trade and the brand new SNY Studios. You can see the team right here. Everybody working hard here inside of the SNY Studios. Guys, it's okay to wave. We're here live on TV here at SNY. We're going to go all the way to 9 o'clock until we crown a champion. And right now, it looks like Cloud9 up 2-0 in this series. Yes, Ambition showing some fight, but they need a little bit more so if they can force it to a Game 4 or maybe even a Game 5 right now. C9 one win away from the grand final, which will be live in Southern California in 3 weeks. We'll come back with more live from SNY TV, 4 World Trade, beautiful Manhattan, New York, when we come back after a break.
Welcome back to the SNY Studios here at 4 World Trade Center for the Universal Open Rocket League Northeast Regional Finals between Cloud9 and Ambition. Currently, Cloud9 up 2-0, just one game away from taking that top seed spot into the grand finals in Santa Ana. We're taking a closer look here at Ambition Esports, as you guys can see, Prime Thunder and Wonder and hamming it up for the camera as much as possible. They were, of course, the #1 New England qualifier seed. They are going to be at the grand finals at Santa Ana, but right now, against Cloud9, things are looking pretty bleak, huh?
I mean, Cloud9 really playing so well. I don't think it's looking that bleak. The games are so close. And unfortunately for Ambition Esports, anytime the game starts to end, they just seem to lose track, making small errors, which cause them to lose the match. So hopefully we'll be able to see them kind of tighten up their gameplay. I mean, taking the game to overtime against Cloud9 and also the last 4 seconds of game #1, that's no small-time achievement.
Fair enough. All right, Corelli, what do they have to do? What does Ambition need to do if they want to salvage a game out of this series?
Starting off, they cannot give up 3 goals out of nowhere. I mean, they just can't. They cannot go down by 3 goals, and they can't make this miraculous comeback at the end of the game. They need to keep it competitive and close the rest of the game. Number 2 is they need to stop Cloud9's passing plays in the midfield. They are owning the midfield right now, and and Ambition is just not shutting it down. They're letting Squishy have way too much time on the ball, and that's hurting them big time right now.
All right, guys. Well, it looks like game number 3 is ready. Of course, Cloud9 is on championship point here at this Northeast Regional. Ambition looking to bring the series a little bit closer. Let's jump into the game. Take it away, guys.
Game number 3, C9 so close to taking this. They just need one more win, but Ambition might have something to say here as Prime needs to come alive here. Pushing this ball down the field, Torment almost past Wonder, able to get in front of that one. Plays it out to the midfield. Squishy booms this one over. Prime trying to clear this one away, almost getting the second touch. A shot from Torment goes straight at Wonder. Plays this one out. Torment forced to turn back around, just pop that one up. Squishy bumping and bowling Prime Thunder in the backfield. And Wonder tees it up for Prime. Plays that one into the mid. The Wonder went back for boost though, so there's no one there now. Torment knows Squishy's on the other side, tried to whip around there and pass it to him, and that's what I was talking about. They gotta interrupt those passing plays like they just did.
It's so difficult as well, though, because of how good Torment and Squishy both are individually, and it's so easy to get baited in by their plays. These guys have some of the best mind games, and they use them very, very frequently, so it's going to be difficult for Ambition Esports, and I think the name of the game, like you said, Corelli, is going to be seeing how they are able to do that.
Here comes Wonder on the other side in the midfield. Prime's up for it. They're both up for it, and that's going to be a shot from Squishy, or more like a clear that actually just goes in almost. It's Torment who's going to take it in the end. 1-0 C9.
Like I just said, it's so difficult to read how exactly Cloud9 are going to suck in defenders the way they do. There's a bit of miscommunication right now in Ambition Esports, maybe a little nervous. Because they're down 2-0, they don't have room to make errors.
1-0 lead opens up for C9, and if you're Ambition, like I was saying in the game, or previously before the game, you got to stop the bleeding now. You cannot go down 3-0. They need to make this competitive and keep it close. Here comes Prime, trying to make that happen, dropping it down straight down to Torment. Booms it away. Wonder just trying to get a piece of this ball to slow it down. The shot from Squishy is gonna go in. Wonder was there, but not able to get a piece of it.
Yeah, I'm not sure how he missed this. He had enough boost, but I think his double jump, unfortunately, was not able to get in there in time. Good job from Squishy. Oh, he went off of the corner of the ramp, losing his jump. That's so unfortunate for him, as he did have enough boost to be able to get to that ball.
2-0 now for C9. The fake kickoff comes out. We saw this when they played against LCG earlier in the broadcast. They're pulling it out again against Ambition Esports. Here's Wonder. Squishy pinches that one away. And it looks like Torment has a backfield demo on Prime Thunder, and he's able to spawn just in time and plays that one out. Torment to the other side, trying to get a touch on it. Wonder coming down his own wall, trying to get under the ball here, pass out to Prime. Good thought, but too slow as Squishy was able to push up and read the play perfectly. Under 3 minutes here left in this game number 3. Of course, C9 is up 2-0 right now in the series and in the game.
Yeah, Ambition Esports on their last legs to win this #1 seed for the grand finals in Santa Ana right now, and Cloud9 looking poised to take it.
Wonder, boom towards the midfield. Squishy demos Wonder there. Prime gets a touch onto it, but Torment, perfect positioning there, able to push that one away. Squishy does get a piece of it, but not the way he wanted to. Torment comes down and puts another one away, and just like that, 3 games in a row, it's a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, there's a huge tell here that Wonder didn't have enough boost. As you see, he goes up and doesn't have anything to do with it, and Torment just shooting as fast as possible, seeing Wonder in the net go up for the ball. He has no time to recover and get a second touch. Great speed there from Torment.
Well, if the last 2 games are any indication of how this one's going to go, we expect 3 unanswered goals from Ambition, and there's #1. You got to be kidding me.
This is incredible. 3 goals, and Ambition Esports right on cue take a first goal of the game right past Torment. I mean, that was just a defensive error from Torment, unable to cover his net quick enough for Prime Thunder to get that goal.
Well, here we go again for the 3rd time. Ambition trying to make the comeback here. It's Squishy who interrupts that play. Prime on his back wall. He's got boost in front of him. Smart play to bring it down. Plays that past Torment. Wonder. Not the best flick on from him, and the back flip comes out from Prime Thunder, leading Squishy all alone with the ball. Now Torment, same play the other way around. Squishy trying to play this one out. Great pass from him. It's over to Torment. Not able to put that one away, but it's still dangerous for C9. Back over to Torment. The passing play is just so good from C9, but they can't put it in the back of the net right now.
Well, Wonder actually rotating to the other half to get boost, and Cloud9 still unable to get a goal against one defender. That's going to be a huge error.
And that was a huge opportunity for Ambition, as you just saw Prime trying to whip that shot across, not able to. Now Squishy threatening the Ambition goal, a minute and a half left, and another shot comes down. Prime able to save that one away. Things heating up in this game right now.
Yeah, Prime Thunder and Wonder know what their job is now. It's to tie this game up 3-3, just like game 1 and game 2. And C9 seeming to struggle a little bit here. We watched Prime Thunder and Wonder really somehow stop this Cloud9 defense, even with only one defender at their side.
A minute left now for Ambition Esports. The long shot comes out from Torment. Wonder trying to push this one up the field. It's Prime, the second touch, not able to connect, and Squishy is just going to take this one away. Less than 1 minute now as Torment makes the save. Squishy rotating back and actually just turns into the ball. Wonder gets the demo on Torment, but the shot from Squishy, it's going to go a little bit wide. Wonder race against the clock now with 40 seconds left, and he doesn't connect on that one. Both of Ambition Esports players rotating back. It's an open goal, and C9 poised to take it.
And we have finally had a change in our wonderful storyline in this final. Torment beating Prime Thunder with a quick little dribble and able to get the goal. And Prime Thunder and Wonder, I think, playing a little bit too risky here and trying to move all the way forward to get quick goals, when in reality, I think long clears and quick passes are the best way to do it.
30 seconds left. Prime trying to keep this one a game. Wonder flipping back around. Still time for 3 goals here, but they got to do it quickly. Prime, can he get the second touch? He does, but that one's just going to clear it out. 20 seconds left now. C9 looking to claim that first seed going into Santa Ana from the Northeast Regional. Wonder now on the ball, 10 seconds left, and that's maybe not enough time for 3 more goals. Squishy trying to play this one out towards the midfield. Wonder gets the demo on Torment. Squishy the flick on, and that's going to be the 5th goal for C9.
And with that 5th goal, I think it's safe to say that Cloud9 are going to be your winners of the finals here in SNY Studios in beautiful New York City. Congratulations to Cloud9. They have done it admirably so, and in a wonderful fashion in the finals with a 3-0 victory in the set.
Squishy going to keep this one up. It's a 5-1 scoreline, trying to make it 6. Torment's going to follow it up. He's not able to put it away, but Cloud9, regardless of that goal, are going to take it 3-0 over Ambition Esports.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. So the #1 seed from both of these qualifiers ends up going to Santa Ana and fighting against each other right now, but of course is the #1 seed from the New York qualifier, Cloud9, which is going to take home the victory. And I never doubted you. I just wanted to put you to the test, Quinn. It was never,
It's okay, I forgive you.
I knew you were right the whole time. So, okay, talk to me about this then. So, obviously, the first 2 games were very close. The last one, not as much. We still got that fluky goal from Prime Thunder, and you thought maybe they're going to be able to turn things around here, but nuh-uh. Cloud9 goes undefeated through the entire bracket. What were their keys to success? What did you see from them?
I mean, Cloud9, the best thing that we saw from them all through their game is their ability to disrupt other teams in the midfield. We talked a little bit about their passing. Corelli mentioned it earlier. It's so difficult to ever feel like you have any space whatsoever because they threaten you by turning their cars as if they're going to challenge you and take the ball off you and then turn away last second. It's so many mind games, and you can see it time and time again. It's what opens up space for them to get these goals.
Yeah, it's C9. The highlights here is just all C9. 5 goals in this game. You saw these shots going past Prime Thunder and Wonder. Just couldn't live up to it in this game. It wasn't as close as the last 2 games, but a good shot there by Prime Thunder. We thought that was going to be the comeback right there with the 3-1 scoreline. We saw in the last 2 games making the comebacks, but look, they're all smiles here. They know they're going to Santa Ana. Even though they go down 3-0 to C9, they got to be excited moving on.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at the bracket as well here in just a second, because we needed to see how we got here in the end. Cloud9, of course, going undefeated on the day, a perfect 8-0, starting with a 2-0 over Brotherhood in the quarterfinals, then a 3-0 over the Ludwig clan in the semifinals, and finally, of course, that crushing 3-0 victory over Ambition in the grand finals today. Ambition, though, they had an interesting run, the only team to actually have matches that were more than just a shutout. They lost 1 game to Goomba, they lost 1 game to Onslaught. Do you think they can turn it around maybe by time Santa Ana comes around and present a bit more compelling 2v2 team there?
Absolutely. I think they can, and they've done a great job here. I think they're showing for all their games, except for the last one here against C9. I thought they had a great showing. Coming back against C9 twice, down by 3 goals, that's impressive. That really is impressive. I know they go down 3-0 in this, but forget about that. It's impressive to come back 3-0 against these caliber players.
Right, I mentioned earlier, I did think it was going to be a 3-0, but I didn't think that the games were going to be complete shutouts. Only one game was really just a huge margin of goals, which we saw in our last game here. The rest of the goals were rest of the games, were very, very close. So Ambition Esports, definitely a good team. Their confidence, I'm sure, has gone up. As you saw, Prime Thunder in his interview earlier with Larry, he was saying it's going to take something crazy to beat Cloud9. Those guys are #1 in North America, and I don't think he's wrong, but they show that they can hang.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's do a little bit of theory crafting now, as we know 4 of the teams that are going to be locked into the grand finals, of course, in Santa Ana in a couple of weeks. How does this Cloud9 squad match up against the G2 squads we saw yesterday in Philadelphia? Especially, we can talk about the Stev, JNaps, whatever we want to say. So maybe let's do, how do they look against a real G2, and how do they look against a substitute G2?
Right, G2 with JNaps. JNaps is widely considered by many to be the #1 player in North America right now. The guy's fantastic everywhere on the field. Imagine Squishy Muffins and Torment ×2. The guy is seriously crazy. And without him, I mean, in our Philadelphia qualifier, we found out he got snowed in August in Canada.
Know, right?
It's a little bit crazy, I know, but trust us, it's real. Them not having him, they had a substitute, Stev, who's also just a bubble player, a player who's a professional but hasn't yet had that breakout team, that breakout moment to show that he's really one of the best. And Rizzo and Stev, I don't think are going to be able to really take the quality that they need to knock out Ambition Esports.
All right, fair enough. Well, guys, we are going to come back in just a couple of minutes to have a word with our champions and a little bit more discussion. We'll catch you guys on the other side here to wrap up the Northeast Regional of the Universal Open Rocket League Tournament here at the SNY Studios in New York City.
Universal Open is presented by Rocket League. Play for fun. Live to play. Universal Open is presented by Rocket League. Play for fun. Live to play.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Universal Open Rocket League Northeast Regional presented by the SNY Studios here in New York City. That's Cloud9. That was their path through the tournament here. They took out Brotherhood 3-2 and 4-2. They took out LCG 10-2 in one of the games. 12 goals in a game. That's unbelievable. And then they, of course, took out Ambition Esports 3-0 right at the very end. And now, Larry Ridley is standing by with our champions, Cloud9.
Yeah, guys, we're standing by. We got Torment, we got Squishy here, and guys, dominant performance by you guys. 8 games, no losses, not a lot of sweat. You talked about that first game, the first opponent. That was going to be the toughest contest, and you guys both told me, look, if we play our game, we have no worries. How dominant of a performance was this today?
Even though the games were all our way, it wasn't always like, it doesn't always show that we were actually dominating. Like the first 2 games in that series were really close. They came down to the wire. It could have went either way. Especially since they were coming back. Usually that gives the other team momentum, but I guess if you look at just the individual or the whole series score, it looks like we dominated.
Squishy, those first 2 games, you won them late, 4-3. Talk about that. Were you a little nervous? Any concern? They're like, okay, these guys are coming back, 3 goals down. They break up this 3-goal deficit, and they're back in it.
Yeah, we had the same pattern every game. We went 3 goals up, and they almost came back every time. It's pretty funny. We thought it was going to happen the last game, but we broke the curse. We went 4-1, so we're pretty happy about that, but they came really close to beating us so many times.
Talk about moving on to the finals. 3 weeks. What are you going to do over the next couple of weeks, the next 3 weeks, as you get ready for that grand final out there in Santa Ana?
Mostly practicing together. There's some other tournaments like 3v3 as well that we have to prepare to, or for. RLCS Season 4 is coming up, so we're going to be practicing for that and playing in that actually, so I guess that.
Squishy, you guys are the top-ranked team in 3v3. It's safe to say 2v2, you're one of the top teams as well. How confident are you guys going into this grand final in the next 3 weeks?
Pretty confident. I'm much more confident in 3s than 2s. This is new to both of us. Like, we don't really play competitive 2s much, so never know what could happen when it comes down to the finals.
All right. Squishy, Torment, Northeast Regional Champs here live at SNY. Guys, let's go back to you at the desk.
All right. Well, hey, I mean, if they don't play much 2v2, they could have fooled me, right? I mean, these guys look like some of the best in the world. It's unbelievable. All right, guys. Well, we are going to take a quick break, and as soon as we get back, we're going to wrap up here the Universal Open Rocket League Northeast Regional Finals presented by SNY right here at the studios in New York City.
Universal Open is presented by Rocket League. Play for fun, live to play.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and we want to let you guys know that we actually have, those are the two teams that were participating in the finals. They will both be advancing to the grand finals in Santa Ana, August 26th and 27th, as we mentioned before. There are tickets available to that, so hopefully we'll see you guys out there to check out the very best 2v2 Rocket League teams in the world. But right now, Larry Ridley is standing by once again. Larry.
Yeah, guys, got Ambition here, and Prime, we're going to talk to you real quick. How tough was it to play against C9? When they're on top of their game, how tough are they?
They're like impossible to beat at that point, basically. We actually came really close in games 1 and 2. We brought it to overtime, I'm pretty sure, both games, and we only lost by 1, 4-3 both times. So we definitely played at least decently against them, and we have a lot to practice.
Real quick, Beard, going to Southern California. Mission accomplished. That's what you guys wanted to do, and you met your goals.
Yep. You said it all. Yeah, good to go.
All right, the Bearded Wonder and Prime, they're going to Santa Ana in 3 weeks, guys. Kevin, let's go back to you guys. Hey, not bad here, SNY.
All right, guys, and let's take a look at that bracket one last time as well. Cloud9 and Ambition Esports both advancing into the grand finals. Cloud9 getting there without dropping a single game, taking out Brotherhood 2-0, then the Ludwig Clan 3-0, and finally Ambition Esports 3-0. Ambition, of course, getting to the finals by taking out Goomba Squad 2-1 and then defeating Onslaught 3-1 as well. But unfortunately, coming up a bit short against Cloud9, unfortunately. And here, guys, you can see that these are the teams that have currently qualified for the grand finals in Santa Ana. Genesis, It's Lit, Wasabi, and Incognito coming from the U.S. Open Regionals. We, of course, yesterday on CSN Philly did G2A and G2B. We found out that they were making it to the finals, and now we have Cloud9 and Ambition Esports that are going to be there as well. Now, of course, there are more regionals still to come. This Saturday, we are going to be live in Chicago, Illinois, as we'll be taking on the Midwest Regional and sending 2 more teams to the grand finals in Santa Ana. Then on Sunday, we'll be in San Francisco, my hometown, for a yet another Western Regional, as we'll get our last few American teams that will be making their way into the finals at Santa Ana. Well, ladies and gentlemen, for everyone here at the SNY Studios, I'm Kevin Naki, joined alongside by Quinn and Corelli. It has been an absolute pleasure bringing you these games here at the Northwest Regional for the Universal Open of Rocket League. For everyone here at SNY Studios, we'll see you later.
2-2. This guy does not miss the ball. He's crazy.
That's gonna be it. C9 is gonna take this one. Can he knock it down? He does. Squishy popping this one up, trying to drop this one down, and he does. What a touch from Torment, just flicking it over the defender. Another Cloud9 victory, up 2-0 in the series now. Squishy, the double touch from him, something that he's so good at. It's an open net for Squishy, able to put that one away. It's an open net for Torment. Trying to flick this one up and over, and he does. Squishy actually misses that, and Wonder's going to tap it in. C9 take game number 2.
And with that big goal, I think it's safe to say that Cloud9 are going to be your winners of the finals here in SNY Studios in beautiful New York City.